Emma and Liam had been dreaming of a winter getaway for months, and this year they finally made it happen. They booked a small wooden cabin tucked into the snowy mountains of a famous ski resort, hoping for a Christmas filled with snow, laughter, and a bit of adventure. The moment they arrived, they felt as if they'd stepped straight into a holiday postcard. The trees were heavy with snow, tiny lights twinkled from the lodge windows, and the crisp mountain air carried the scent of pine and hot chocolate. Emma squeezed Liam's hand and whispered, "This is going to be the best Christmas ever." Their first day on the slopes started perfectly. The sky was a bright winter blue, the snow soft and powdery beneath their skis. Liam, who claimed he remembered everything from last year, immediately attempted a bold turn and fell face first into the snow. Emma burst into laughter so hard that she fell over too, rolling down the hill in a puff of powdered snow. "Romantic start, huh?" Liam joked as they dusted themselves off. They continued skiing, sometimes gracefully, sometimes not, but always laughing. At one point, Emma took a wrong turn and ended up on a hill steeper than she expected. She froze, unsure whether to go down or climb back up. Seeing her hesitation, Liam slid next to her, gently took her hand and said, "Hey, we go together." And with that, they slowly glided down the slope side by side, wobbling, slipping, shouting, and finally collapsing in a heap of giggles at the bottom. That evening, the resort held a small Christmas market near the main lodge. Wooden stalls lined the snowy path, decorated with red ribbons and warm, glowing lanterns. Couples wandered between the booths, sipping mulled wine and admiring handmade ornaments. Emma stopped in front of a stall selling tiny glass snowflakes. "Pick one," Liam said. "Whichever you choose will be our Christmas souvenir." Emma chose a small, delicate snowflake with a deep blue center that shimmered like ice. The vendor smiled knowingly. "This one," she said, "brings good luck to couples who travel together." Emma and Liam exchanged amused glances. Neither of them believed in such things, but somehow, in that magical atmosphere, they wanted to. As they walked back toward their cabin, snow began to fall slowly, softly, like a dance of white feathers. The world grew quieter, gentler. Emma looked up at the sky and whispered, "It's perfect." But their adventure wasn't over. On Christmas Eve, the resort organized a nighttime ski ride. A guided descent with lanterns lightened the trail. Emma was hesitant, but Liam insisted, saying, "Come on, when will we ever do something like this again?" They joined a small group at the top of the mountain. The sky was dark, full of stars, and every skier held a lantern that glowed like a tiny firefly. When the guide signaled the start, they began moving slowly down the hill. It was breathtaking. The snow sparkled under their lanterns, the mountains stood like silent guardians, and the only sound was the soft swoosh of skis. Halfway down, the group paused on a wide ledge overlooking the valley. Far below, the town lights twinkled like another sky fallen to earth. "Emma," Liam whispered, "look." She turned and saw him holding her blue glass snowflake, letting the lantern light shine through its center. "This was a good idea," she said softly. "The best," he answered. As they continued skiing, Emma felt something warm, blooming in her chest. A quiet joy, a sense that they were exactly where they were supposed to be. The moment felt like a gift she would remember for the rest of her life. Back at their cabin, they lit the fireplace, wrapped themselves into blankets, and hung the glass snowflake on the small Christmas tree provided by the resort. The fire crackled, the snow fell outside, and the mountains stood peacefully around them. "It really is the best Christmas ever," Emma murmured. Liam kissed the top of her head. "And the beginning of many more." And with that, they sat together, listening to the quiet winter night, grateful for love, laughter, and the snowy adventure that Christmas had brought them. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps these stories reach more listeners and keeps new ones coming. Sweet dreams, and thank you for being here.